Us. Thanks so much for taking time. Thanks for being here at our reception tonight. First of all, how are you this evening?
I'm doing very well, Jared. Thank you.
Absolutely. I think it's safe to say that you are the victor as you're running unopposed. And I know there may not have been a ton of drama there, but what does that support mean to you to see all the votes come in for you?
Well, I haven't seen it for this evening, but I know in the primary there was over 2,000 people that came out. And while a lot of people said that it wouldn't take a lot of campaigning, I have decided to campaign because I believe that people need to know what I stand for and how they can get in touch with me, the things that I believe in, the things that I'll try to do in the legislature, and that I'm really going to need their support and information and backing. My district goes from Du Bois to Jeffrey City. It's about 175 miles, and there's a lot of different people and different needs in those areas. So I am campaigning to get involvement from people.
I'm sure this is a difficult question because there's so much, but do you kind of have a plan as you get in office as to what some of your first steps should be?
Well, one of the things with this virus, it has enabled me to be able, 25 out of the last 35 days I have been on Zoom committee meetings with the legislature. And that, while that has been mind-boggling, it has been very good to get a foothold. One, with who the legislators that are there now. Two, what kind of issues the committees are dealing with that are going to come into the legislature in this session. And three, a lot of the background discussion that I wouldn't normally get. So I haven't been told what committee. I thought, oh, judiciary, because there's some issues there. And then I thought, oh my, corporations and the politics and the new distribution and things that are going to go on. And then I thought, oh, labor and health. So I'm really not sure, but I do know that I don't believe that raising taxes is the first thing to do. I think there needs to be some reorganization and prioritizing first. And I also believe that there's a couple other issues with liberty-minded people that some of them are a little overreaching that I think could be put aside until we straighten out some other things. But pretty much to get through the virus thing, to get through all the COVID-19 money, to see where those things are going to go, and to see when we can start opening up this state again and how that's going to be done.
Yeah. I know you're heavily involved with the Republican Party here in Fremont County. I know most folks in the area probably know who you are, at least if they're politically minded, but for someone who's not, maybe just a couple of bullet points, what do you stand for, or what do you believe in the most with local government?
Okay. Well, 4 years ago, I was nominated and ran for Fremont County Republican chairman. And that was a big step because I went from being a precinct person and so serving and getting to know my local precinct people into the chairmanship. Mm-hmm. At first I was asked to join into some committees with the state party, and I thought, there's a lot to do here. So I've spent my time fundraising and getting to know people in the state to try to get a good platform, to try to get our resolutions meaningful, to get people involved. And so I've been going to the different town councils and city council meetings, getting to know people, getting to know what the issues are, mostly for my own benefit, but also to get the precinct people involved in their communities. And it looks as though this 4 years hasn't been wasted, because it looks as though, from what I've heard, that the voter turnout is very, very good. And while I can't take credit for that, I can say that I've worked hard in that direction.
Sure. How are you celebrating the evening? Are you looking forward to any of the other races? I know we've got a big one nationally happening right now we're watching, but anything else you're interested in tonight?
Well, I'm interested in the Riverton race, a lot of it because I am the chairman, and while my race was uncontested, as the chairman, I have been working a lot for the other candidates within Fremont County. So there's the race over with Lloyd Larson and Mr. Wilson, and then the race with Miss Baldes and Miss Oakley, and also the County Commission 5 race. So there's been a lot going on there that I've been dealing with and trying to help with, along with all of the responsibilities of the elections through the county clerk's office. So it's been exciting and it's been busy, and I've enjoyed it. So lots of open doors.
Yeah, it sounds like you've been busy. Thank you for your time. Thanks for all you've done, and congratulations.
Thank you.